All right. Uh, Sorry, give me 1 second. This is a game called Unpacking, as you can see, and I just wanted to show you um, what it looks like. So it has this music, but I usually turn it off because I usually turn music off on games. Maybe I'll have it low for now. Alright, so I already beat this game. Features unlocked. You can now listen to tracks. Oh, okay. It's good to know. So I beat that, obviously. There I am again. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I did. Oops. Little spoiler there. Okay, so this game is about basically unpacking, as it sounds. But it's cool because you get all this stuff, right? And it tells a story based on the stuff that you unpack. So it starts with this room, which is basically, as you can tell, a child's bedroom. And you see, you unpack the backpack, and crap, I forgot where this goes. Let's see if I can move this ball here. Backpack. So based on what you grab and pack, you can kind of discover more and more things about the person that you're unpacking for, and it's the same person throughout the story. So even though you never actually see the person, save for the very end, as you could see, because I finished the last game, you get to know the person just based on unpacking. Oh, you can only move that. Alright, so crayons or markers, notebook, it's a drawing, I think. Seeing that up on the wall. So, I mean, obviously from seeing the room, you can already tell it's a child's bedroom. But, I mean, save for the backpack, you can't really tell, like, oh, you know, a girl would probably have that backpack, so you can assume it's a girl's room. And they're Jewish, because, see, there's this little ladle here. I thought that was an interesting detail. Rubik's Cube, but there's an achievement as far as messing with that. I already received it, so it's what's it called? Well, yeah. So anyway, you get an achievement for messing with that. There's another one here. Oh, maybe it's in the box. Trash can. Triggers. And it, you know, at first I was like, oh, why would I play something like this? I mean, it's so simple, it's so, I don't know, but it's unique. And it turned out to be fun because, I mean, how many games do you play like this? So put the toys up here. The stuffed animals. Oh, look, like a little My Little Pony. Little figurine. Maybe I'll put it up here. Another book. Oh, what is this? I'll put it on the shelf here. But you know, the first level is only one room, so you only have one room to work with. but that's okay because you're just starting out, learning how to play and what this is about. This little troll. Oh, and the level is called 1997, so that means it takes place in 1997. So time, as you can tell, then goes by. It's a little Tamagotchi thing. Another stuffed animal. Put up there. I will try to walk through the entire game now that I've actually played it, or played through it, but we'll see. Oh, something needs to get out of the way now. Let's see, this pony can be here, and this book can be here. So now the picture can go up here. And once you unpack all the stuff, oh, you can open this too, and destroy all the boxes, the game will tell you if you got things right. And I'll show you that in a second. Hey Lobo. It's rolled up. This confused me at first, but it's just means it's a poster. Another book. I watched another video with someone playing this, and they kind of organized the books based on height, but I'm not usually that picky, but I wonder if I could put this on the windowsill actually. I mean, it'd probably say it doesn't belong there, but let's see. Just for, oh yeah, okay. Something, I guess this is cassettes. Some things I never really knew what they were. Let's see. Actually, this pencil bought this. These can go on the desk. Maybe the ladle can, dreidel, I'm sorry, dreidel can go there. The pony can go next to its friend. Tamagotchi can go in the drawer. And Lobo, if you have any guesses as to where things go, I'm open to hear it. But we'll ultimately get the correct answer. Some things actually require a specific place, whereas other things are more general. So, for instance, if this boombox can be back here, it can also be on the shelf or whatever. Or these games, you know, maybe one side versus the other side. It's hard to explain, but I guess in a different level I can explain it better. Books. Why am I putting the books here when I have books here? That's empty. It's a smaller book. Whatever, I'll put them there for now. Another little Game Boy type of thing. Another stuffed animal. She has too many. You find out eventually that this girl has way too much stuff. And you can zoom in, of course. Another book. I think last time I put a bunch of figures here. Let's see if it matters. Oh yeah, here's the camera. This is another achievement. So you place it and it'll tell you unlocking memories or something like that. Let's put the flashlight here. Oh yeah. So is there one right? Oh, need to do it. So yeah. So basically, certain things have to be in a specific spot, whereas other things it's not as specific. Yeah, I don't know if I explained that before or after you asked. So, little double-decker bus from London, and you find out that she actually goes on various trips throughout the story. Okay, so I opened all boxes, and now it's gonna highlight whatever. Oh yeah, see, so this doesn't belong here. I think it might actually go in here. Not enough space. Let's put the dreidel here. And the eraser, I guess, can go up here. There we go. Yep, so that was it. So last time I believe I put this duck in one of these shelves. So that shows that it doesn't have to be, some things don't have to be specific spot. And I think that this bag was somewhere, else. I don't remember. That's level 1. Simple enough. You see, it says May 1997. And then you go to the next level. So, 2004. She's in her dorm room. So, obviously, the year also shows, you know, what would be available at that time, like the technology and all that stuff. So here's more space. This is a computer. Usually put that there. This is another poster, yeah. Where's the calendar or something? I don't know. Book. Crap, where did I put the... Oh, up there, I think. Let me get this box open so that I can get it out of the way. Oops, didn't mean to close that. Zoom in on that mouse. I was watching another video of someone playing this, as I mentioned before, and they didn't know. I guess they didn't realize that was a mouse or something because they put it in the wrong place. And because there's this mouse pad. And oh, and that's another thing. You can actually layer stuff. Some things. So, like, for instance, this mouse pad goes underneath the mouse, like real life. I think this actually needs to move. This monitor needs to move over. There we go. I can still place that there, okay. Let's see. Oh, ruler, zoom out. Notebook or planner or something. Look. And it's like kind of zen, as the description I read is it's supposed to be like a zen type of game, just kind of relax or whatever. This MP3 player, if anybody remembers using those. Oh yeah, so now we have to hang stuff. But this is a t-shirt, so I have a limited amount of hangers, so I don't want to use them all for random things. Pair of jeans. Here's the bank. So again, you'll notice certain things from throughout the game that from the beginning and on, or each level has like a new thing. And again, she has way too much stuff, but it's fun. I don't know if this is one of her designs or... Oh yeah, spoiler, she's an artist. She becomes an artist. Sorry for that spoiler. Okay, so this pig can be on her bed like... Oh, doesn't fit. Get this box out of the way. And that's another thing. It gets kind of frustrating when the boxes kind of get in the way. But I can't move them, so... Let's see, let's go on here, I think. And if you have any more questions, if anyone has any questions, if there are other people here, welcome to ask. Here's the ball again. Another notebook. This one. Sure. And yeah, so some things are kind of put in random boxes, things that may not necessarily go together. You realize are in the same box. Oh yeah, toothbrush. So yeah, there's one more. There's a bathroom. Oh, there's a kitchen too. Yep. Okay, so it gets more complicated as you can tell. This can go here. Bar of soap can go here. Cup. I think it's like a... Oh, I wonder if the toothbrush can go in there, actually. Never tried that. Oh yeah, there you go. Deodorant. Is this no, it's not an opening. Perfume. Oh, you could open these. I don't know. Some people might find this kind of boring, but I really enjoyed this game. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Oh, technical difficulties. What the heck? I don't know what I just did. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, I think I fixed it. And let me know if you guys noticed anything on your end. crap, what did I just do? Oh, excuse me. Alright, shampoo or conditioner. Shampoo. First aid kit. Alright, if there's anyone watching now, please send me a text just to know that communication is still there. Okay, great. I'm glad. Thank you. Sorry about that. It's a bit of confusion. Oh, bra. It's a bit of confusion there. So obviously she's a little older, I should say. So this bra here. Well, she's college age, so of course should be wearing bras by now. And another indication that, you know, it's a girl. That tampons. Some of this was a little embarrassing just because, you know, it's a girl, but whatever. It's still a story. Story that should be told, I think. Toilet paper roll. You get another achievement for flushing all the toilets. Totally. But yeah, should I put this on top or should I put it there? On top. Oh yeah. Metal there. Yeah, she always has tampons and pads. I don't know why. I always thought it was like one or the other, but whatever. If any girl watches the stream, that would be cool if I could know. This box is empty. But I don't think I'm done with the bathroom, so I might find some other things in here. This cup. Can you go further back? Oh yeah, I can. I think. Sometimes moving the joystick is a little difficult when trying to put things in a precise place. But other than that, it's pretty easy. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think this is an interesting game? Do you think it's fun at all? I mean, I'll still try to walk through the whole thing. Honey. Oh no, it's a cookie jar, actually, because you get another achievement for putting it up here for whatever reason. Plate. Bowl. And some things are added, like this trash can, you can't really move it. You can't open the dishwasher, but you can open this. You can open these. And obviously that's where the silverware goes when you find that. Put that in there. Empty. And I also want to take my time showing people because, again, with the video that I watched, was so fast, you know, and I watched it for the sake of learning. Oops. I watched it for the sake of learning where things go, but but it was so fast that I couldn't. I did it again. I couldn't really keep up. Alright, let's see if the keyboard fits. No, I gotta move the piggy bank. Let's see, put it up here. Maybe I can move this. Oh, and you can hear. I don't know if you can hear the sounds, but you can see the street out there, and this is the dorm. It's the I don't know what you call it, but you can draw based on, like, draw people based on it, and there's another achievement for playing with it, especially with that move. Let's see, where do I want this? I'll put this behind it. Another pair of jeans. Shoes! Alright. I like these sneakers. They're like the Converse type. And as the game goes on, you see that she owns more pairs as she gets older. I wonder... No, I can't. Let's see. If I close this, I think I can put these behind there. And the other one's not there. I don't know, what do you think? Again, what do you think? Do you think this is an interesting game? Pretty zen, pretty relaxing at least. Pretty unique. Simple, you know, but it passes the time, to say the least. Okay, another hanging one. She might have hangers here too. Can't remember. There's a... What do you call it? What do you call those things? Alarm wakes you up in the morning. There's another shirt. Can't leave home without your Game Boy. There's another stuffy. There we go. Oh, and you can put stuff in here too, actually. Let me put the Game Boy and Walkman in there. Not the computer. Okay. Maybe I have to turn this. So I like doing the streams because it really kind of helps me to talk. Being on the spectrum, I just kind of think to myself, I guess. Relaxing for sure might be also good for kids learning. Yeah, you know, that's true. It could help children or other people learn to organize things. As for the music, I'm sorry, I am gonna turn it off. So there's the Eiffel Tower. She added that to her collection, and I guess the backstory is her and her family go on different trips, and those are kind of souvenirs for those trips. Pajamas. Wait, what? Oh, so now you can hear the sounds in the street better, I think. See, I'll put that there for now. So eraser. You know, the eraser never goes down, huh? Never noticed that. Alright, so this can go... I can't... Not on the... Oh, I think I put this in where the boot is last time. Yeah. I don't remember where I put the boot, though. Oh, underwear. Some people like to be even more organized and have all the underwear face the same way. But I'm not as picky, but I'll just show you that it's possible. It all fits regardless. Oh, the toaster. I think there's also an achievement for putting the toaster in the tub, like a electrical hazard or something. So put it over there. This towel I think I could put there. Oh, here's the silverware. Forks. Knives. Can the knives go further up? Yeah. And spoons. Another towel. Soap. Some of these things, I guess later on, this is like Dawn or some dish soap. But some of these things, I don't even know what they are. I never really find out. I guess that's like a George Foreman grill or something. And if you ever kind of find out or can tell what it is, I mean, feel free to tell me. You know, what you think it is or whatever. Okay. Big pot. This is oil. So not to be confused with the dish soap. I think it's like saran wrap or something. Spare sponges. This does not go. Oh yeah, I can put it in here, but I don't know if it goes. Oh, wrong. Ew, stop moving stuff. I think it should go in there, but... More plates. Bowl. And I hope me explaining it is not too boring either. Or going through it isn't too boring. Like watching me play it. So, can opener. Here's a open sponge that goes on the sink, I believe. Um, teapot, does that go? Yeah, that can go on the back, okay. Yeah, there's the spoon. I mean, wow. There's the boot. I tend to go back and forth with the rooms, as you can tell. I mean, you can go either way. It doesn't have to be like done a specific way, I guess. Oh yeah, the pajama shirt's here because I'm sure there's a bottom, and I want to fold the bottom first and then stack it. I guess it's a drawing she made. Excuse me. Oh, you can go back here. No. Let's see. Oh, there's another underwear. I think this drawer does get filled. Oh, is this the bottom? Or is this a towel? It's one of those cases I don't really... I guess it's the bottom. Yeah, looks like it goes together. It's another pajama, I think. Yeah. And you can move things together once they're stacked too, which I thought was cool. And I guess the next question is, do you think that this is a game that you would try out and tell your friends about? Or do you have any questions for me, or I don't know, keep the dialogue going? Oh, another toilet paper roll, which you can stack. Wonder if these can go. I don't know. Maybe put the trash can here. Just gotta dispose of her tampons and pads somehow. Sorry. Alright, another book. And don't worry, I'm paying attention to the chat too. Just in case. Oh, there's no room there. Where did I put the other small book? I don't remember. Oh, whatever. Just put it here. Another shirt. And as you can see, you can actually run out of room. Put it up there for now, so I can put these up there, and then I'll have more room for shirts. Does turning off the music make it more boring? Or do you prefer... Like, I prefer no music if possible in pretty much any game I play. But I know some people find music makes it more entertaining for them, I suppose. So that's another question I might have for someone. And one thing I notice about it being 2D is, like, you can't really... So if it was 3D, for instance, you'd be able to put this glass in that space, you know, behind this wall, but because it's 2D, you really can't. And that's kind of annoying in my mind, but minor detail, I guess. Oh, small plate, okay. Does something else go here? Can't... Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter where things go. Ultimately, I mean, there's certain things, but... Okay, salt, right. this filled? No. But you don't want it with the bug spray. Maybe I want this up here. And yeah, this. Like a supermarket, you don't want things together. Oh, I think this is trash bags. Oh, but you could put the pot behind the wall. That's kind of weird. Okay. Where should I put this? Should I put it? Maybe I'll put that up here, right? No, I'll put it up here. Oh yeah, so there's another achievement for putting. Oh, maybe it's not this. No, it's not this level. I'm sorry. I'll mention that in a different time. Paper towels. I'll put it here. More spoons, I guess. No, it doesn't fit there. Let's see. With the can opener. With the wooden spoon. I'm not sure what this is. These spoons here. Maybe they go here. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be in the other drawer, I think. Ugh, did it again. No, sorry. It gets tricky sometimes. This goes down there. And these are the spoons that you'd eat with. There we go. And actually, I think these other spoons go down here. Right? No, but then there's no room. Oh, yeah. Let's see, this goes maybe down there. Okay. No, it has to go that way. It has to go that way. Will this spatula fit in here? No, it will not. Just put it there for now. And this box is empty. I think this might be the last one. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Those are fine. This maybe goes here. This. No. Okay. And the spatula. Maybe the towel can go farther back. The spatula can go here. Nope. Up here. Nope. Nope. So maybe the knife can go up here. Nope. Maybe that can go there. Is there room for the special now? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, okay. So the kitchen is done, I think. Alright, so these are in the wrong place. So notice how there's highlighted. That shows that it's not where it belongs. I wonder if I can actually line up all these. So there's an example of something that can go in multiple places. So it could either go up here on the windowsill or on the desk. Let's see, the boombox is not where it belongs. Does it belong here or down here? That works. The backpack maybe here. Oh yeah, there's another achievement for, I think. Yeah, changing the time, see? I, sorry, I couldn't show you closer. Anyway, so this room looks good, I think. And bathroom? What else needs to be done? That worked. These all worked. It would highlight through the wall if I had something incorrect in there. Something's got to be off. I think that I could get that achievement for this too. Oh no, maybe not. It's not touchable. Oh, and no, I can't. The Y function is not available yet. Or you can look at different, the floor plan basically. But to the right, you can see that the bedroom symbol is flashing, so this mess up is in the bedroom. And the kitchen's all set, and the bathroom's all set. So the question is where? Oh, it's the boots. Wow. Just had to move them an inch. Right. Can you move even more that way? Can I put them here? I don't remember. Alright, when you put the boots in first then. One thing that I don't like sometimes is that stuff changes position when I go to a different spot, but hey, I wanted to put you down there. There. Okay, let's see if this one goes back. Okay, one shoe's down there and the other's up there. Alright, let me put this one down. Anyway. Or I wonder if I could put the boots up there instead, because she's more likely to use the sneakers, right? Yeah, the boots belong up there more, I think. There you go. Says classes start Monday. Uni, here I come. The bedroom is. Yeah, I just noticed. I'm sorry, I just saw that. Um, and you can go back and see the postcard. So finally, my own room, which implies that she had to share a room with a sibling. And I think that um, the backstory was she had a sister. So on to the next one. So here's the Y function. It just shows you can see the floor plan, but it's not. It doesn't mean you can go to every room. So, like that left bedroom I can't go in. The bottom bedroom I can't go in. So it's just this bedroom, the dining room, and the living room and the kitchen. The blue indicates that that's where I am right now. And then you have stuff because you're moving in with some roommates that you can't necessarily move. So like this stuff, the sewing stuff, you can't move. This mannequin thing, a lot of stuff on the table. Um, but in later levels, you'll see that you can move stuff. Alright, so let's see. This is. Oh, you can see that there's a game. There's games there, but you can't move right now. But that's like PlayStation because it's all blue on the top. You'll see later that there's green. Someone has an Xbox. I think these are books or movies or something. So another toy that she decided to bring along with her. Another book. I try to keep things separate like a person would in real life. Like keep my games together and my movies together. Oh yeah, so small room, but let's see. Let's see. Hangers. I think you get more though, and then stuff to um, put the clothes away. But that's a pajama top, I believe, so I'm gonna keep that there for now. It's a little like a D&D die, like a D20, so you know she's a geek. Sketchbook. Actually, I want that here, I believe. Another one. You get a lot of these sketchbooks. Here's our alarm clock again. Which you can't put on the windowsill. Oh yeah, the computer monitor. So, what year is this now? 2007. So, time is. Oh, I'm screwing up now. Ah, man, I went out of the game by accident. Okay. Hold up.
Evan, what are you doing?
Ugh, sorry. More stuff going on. Alright. Now I have drawings that I can hang up there on the cork board in a planner or something. More cartoon stuff. I mean, markers, more sophisticated markers, or oh, the colored pencils. I'm sorry. I am not an artist, so what do I know? I'll put that up there for now. Another one. These can stack. Charcoal and pastel and all these things. Or maybe I'll just put them next to the D20. Can I put it back further? No. Another, oh, this is the eraser. I'll put that in front of the D20. Let's see. Pencils. Oh, another drawing. So this, yeah, this is after college. The story continues. It's her first apartment. You know, not living at home, not living in school, just living with roommates. So it's her first apartment. So you get to know her. She's growing up, as you can tell. She still has that MP3. Cause what year is this again? 2007. Okay, so I did it again. See, you can see the different years. Ugh, did I go to the wrong one again? No. Yeah, I did go to the wrong one. Sorry. Sometimes it gets confusing. Wait, did I finish? Oh, this must have been my other... Yeah, that's why. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about the confusion. Oh, yeah. Gotta close this. No, I didn't want to take the hanger out of there. Put it on the floor for now. Put the hanger up here. She's got a drawing thing. I'm gonna put it on the bed. There's the mouse pad. It looks a little different, I think. There's the mouse. And if you... Oh, there's the keyboard. Gonna move things over a bit. There. And... Oh, this might be her yearbook. I never noticed that, actually. High school yearbook or something. It's another notebook. You'll find out she has a lot of those. Or sketchbooks, rather. Or maybe I want this in the living room. Oh, dining. It's empty. Let's open these boxes together. Or at the same time. Put that up. the gaming, so you can see the controllers there. And I'll just add to it. GameCube. Put it there. There's another achievement if you manage to turn it on. And it's like Mario Kart, but it's cactus carts. I love that. And here are the GameCube games. And how do I know it's GameCube games? Because you can see that arch, or whatever you call it, go in the opposite direction. Oh, that's already there. There's another one. Oh, and you can see here the image of, I guess it would be like Nintendo or whatever. This blanket belongs underneath the bed, I believe. Either on the end of the bed. Well, I'll put it there for now. Ah, here's the computer. Okay. It goes over there. This is... I'll put this here. So Game Boy Advance is getting more complicated. Or advanced, I should say. I think these are cassettes or something. Put them up there. It's very zen. Oh, so this is like a dancer or something. I guess it's like a textbook about drawing movement or something. Like action. And here's another rolled thing that I thought was meant to be rolled, but it's a poster. Another hanger. Oh, I gotta move the hangers around, I think. If I can. Yeah. Now I have room. Jeans. Here we go. Frisbee. I forgot about the frisbee. I wonder if she plays ultimate frisbee with her friends or something. So you never actually meet her, but you get to know her anyway, in a oddly intimate way, I think, because you get to see her stuff, you know, kind of life she's living. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, here comes the bras. Undies. Oh, there's a backpack. I wonder if I could put that there. Yeah, put that there for now at least. And this I would rather hang. Oh, because the thing's open. Duh. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Put that there. Now I can hang it. Here. I want to hang this one too. This one can be folded, I think. I don't think it's fancy enough. This could be hung. And an apron. Oh yeah, I was told that this meant she was a barista now. She works at a coffee shop. Put that up there. And if I'm giving too many spoilers. I'm sorry. Oh, so I like this. It says type. Type. And I think I put it in the living room last time, but... It's another pajama top. Here's the bottom. Here's some bottoms. They belong to this? I don't know, but... More pajama bottoms. Oh, and I think that's what this one goes with, I suppose. Another top. Oh, look, there's the top that goes to the... She is more organized. There we go. It's frilly, but put that there. Another trash can. I'll put it under the desk. Looks like the one from last level's bathroom, but let's see. I'll put these 3-pound weight in here. Of course, you couldn't leave home without the stuffies. Oh, this hat belongs to that job too. I just noticed. I'm kind of slow sometimes. There's her diploma. Shows she graduated. Put up there. Oh yeah, somebody would be so far, go so far as to organize it by design, so those two go together. But you can if you wanted to, but eh. I feel like it takes too much time. I mean, it doesn't matter, I guess. Still get the points. I love how this has a little bow on it. There's another pair like that. Yeah. There's that organizer. Put the organizer in here. There you go. Another one with a bow. Oh, it's a skirt, right. Close the door so I can hang that. And of course more undies. It does get frustrating sometimes when you open one book, or one box rather, and then like a bunch of random things are in there, and you have to keep either moving different rooms or moving stuff around to go back to what you're working on, and that kind of gets annoying, but I guess it's not too bad. In the top drawer, there we go. These undies away, more ribbons or bows on the undies. There we go. Pair of shoes. There's the old boots. 3 separate pairs. Oh, there's the other one that goes here. This is the one that goes there. That one. And there's the one that goes. That one. Jeans. I think that's the last one that can stack there. Then I'll have to start a new row. Another skirt. Goes there. And okay, one more hanger for that. And back to t-shirts. Oh yeah, so I don't know if you can tell, but there's a uh, 20 the 20 die the 20-sided die like D20. Yeah, there D20 on there. And there's another shirt. She's definitely a geek. Okay, let's see. Is there another hanger? I'm gonna have to take something down then. This gray one? Yeah. Oh, that's her work shirt. So, yeah, I can put that with her work stuff anyway. There it is. Let's put the work shirt here. And then I can put that there. There we go. And let's see, let's put the loafers up there. There's a room. Alright. Then I guess I'll put the boots in here. And then these shoes here. This room's all set, or at least the boxes. Now, the dining room. I don't think you can move any of this stuff. It looks like there was a game going though. Didn't notice that before. So let me put... Can't move those stuffed animals. Let's put that there. Another figurine to add. I wonder if these are like D&D figurines. Kind of big, but let's see. Well, I guess it could kind of be. Yeah, see, because that's like a bard. There's like... Is that an axe or a bow? Oh, this is definitely a bow. Someone holding a bow. Let's see if this fits in. Too many rooms. Yeah, it fits in there. Another Game Boy game. And you can get a little ADD once you get more and more rooms and stuff. Oh, that belongs in the kitchen. Can't move those. Can't move the recycling bin. But I wonder if this fits. No. I'll fit in here. And it looks like it belongs because there are other stuff. Can't move those. Cups. Or mugs. Towel. Another mug. Another towel I can stack. Oh, I could put one there too. Whatever this is. towels in there, right? Can this go in here? Cookie jar. So I can no longer place stuff up there. Sugar. Different types of sugar. Okay, so there's another achievement. I think. No, again, it's not in this one. I'll get to it eventually. Let's see. This can't go in there, though, right? No. What is the... Oh, I think the achievement here is the GameCube, turning it on. This goes in one of these doors, I think. This is a magnet. We confused at first, but it's a koala magnet. And there are a bunch of others. Star. And a heart. Plates. Add them to their plates. And a bowl, add it to their bowls. And oh, they're the little ones, the little plates when I get to that. Like this, right? Oh, I can put stuff up there, okay. I didn't think I could. I'm gonna put this here. I think it's a water bottle or something, but put that there, or on the frying pan, on the stovetop. Put it on the stovetop. Towel. There's no dishwasher here, so put it in the bathroom. Yeah, yeah. Can I put the toothbrush in there? Yeah, you share it with someone else. Toothpaste. Can't move that one. Oh, and this I think I can open. Yeah. Shaving or shaver. Oh, and I can open this. Nail clipper. Oh yeah, I have one male roommate and one female roommate. Looks like some tampons there that don't belong to my girl, as I call her. Put that there for now. Let's see. Oh. Okay, I'll put the brush down there. Toiletries, I guess. I'm not sure, but see, that's when help would be nice to know, to identify stuff. That's okay. Deodorant. That can go in here. Perfume can go in here. Shower brush, right? So, oh, right. Shampoo. Conditioner. And body wash, I suppose. And her tampons. Can they stack on top? Put them in here. And oh yeah, tampons and oh no, those are the pads. These are the tampons. I don't know why both, but whatever. And bathroom spray. This box is empty. The Eiffel Tower. Oh yeah, there's an achievement here. Where is it? Take the hat. And no, this one. Put the hat on the mannequin, you know, unlock an achievement. There's her toy, it's back. She can't leave. She can't go anywhere without these guys. Oh, not in front, but next to it. There's a little double-decker again. So she's been to London and she's been to France and now she's been to Italy. And I can't move those books. Let's put this one actually down here. The chickens, and you'll see that this collection grow eventually. I'm not sure what this is, but out there. See, she already has a little chick. And here's her thing, modeling thing. And I guess that's a drawing. Let's see. Oh yeah, I still have this box. I'm not sure what this is, but I think she has a bunch of them. It's a book, yeah. Over there. This. Yes, it's also a book. I don't know. Manga or something? I don't know. Oh, here's a board game. Put that there. Or I could put it on top of those other board games. Yeah. That one's gone. There's that thing again. Bug spray. I don't want it with. Put it up there. First aid kit. This goes in the bathroom, isn't it? Yeah. Sponges. space. Down there. Guess I'll have to put it that sideways. And the spoon. Okay, good. Fits. And cutting board. Okay, so that was the last box. Anything out of place here? No, actually. Okay, see what I mean about highlight through the wall? So this brush does not belong here. The nail clipper does not belong in here. See anything else in here? No bathroom tickets. The bedroom. What does not belong? No, because oops, I left the shirt there. Of course, it doesn't belong there. I guess that could stay up there. Anything else in here? Yeah. Still flashing. I can't tell. What doesn't belong? Oh, it's the frisbee. Okay. In the living room. This thing. Oh, I think I could put this under the coffee table. Oh, does it? Okay. And there you go. I didn't mean to pick it up again. Movie nights are gonna be awesome. Now, so that's March 2007. This is 2010. So, we have even more room. Oh no, it's actually smaller, but you get clues, and you can see outside. We're in the city. But you get clues to who else lives here. Guitar, Xbox games, controllers, around. So who lives? Oh, there's her Leaning Tower of Pisa. If you can't tell, it's her boy. So she's trying to find a space for herself here. And you'll see how that goes. What book is this? Well, I guess that's his. It's like one of those sand things that you draw and then destroy or something. Yeah, because she's moving in with her boyfriend, so this is his stuff, and so that it creates a bigger challenge of trying to, not only move in her stuff, but kind of coordinate with, someone else who already lives here. Same with the roommate situation. Um, oh yeah, see, because this is the bedroom that they share, right? And there's his stuff, so that's when you get a clue that it's a guy that she lives with. Because here's the suit. See, and there's his pants, and all his clothes are set up. And then here's an achievement. See all his underwear. If you organize all his underwear, you get an achievement for that. And if you know, like his shoes, they're nice and neat, but they're all spread out. So if you like moved them closer together, there's more room for her stuff. So his slippers. And of course her underwear. So this drawer is his underwear. Oh, that's why, right. I wasn't done with his underwear. Alright, so if I close that and I put all his stuff in one drawer, then I'll get the achievement. And I think there'll even be room for the ties. Wonder. No, they can't be hung. But you can put them all together. And then, let's see, so her... No, I don't want it in this drawer, I'm sorry. Bras. And underwear. Ah, I did it again. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Bras and underwear and separate. Sometimes you open and close when you don't mean to. Oh yeah, same with his shirts, so... Put his shirts together. Put his jeans together. I guess he only has one pair. Black underwear. Can't leave home without this. Cassettes, I guess. Put those there. You're gonna notice at the end of this a very important detail about this level at some point. I'll try not to give it away though. Okay, let's put those together. Put them up there, I guess. Another panty. Or underwear. I guess some women call them panties, other women call them underwear. Oh, there's that art stuff, okay. Put it in there. I think this is charcoal. Another. Actually, they might go in the living room. I like this, the design of this apartment. Like, it's just, it has a theme, you know? It's like shades of gray, you know? I like that. There's her T20. I'm not sure what this is. And again, if you know what stuff is, feel free to tell me. There's a, oh, maybe I should put it with the D20. Definitely a geek. It's a book. I also like the sound effects of this game. Oh yeah, her millions of notebooks. Oh, I thought there was a notebook I left here. Oh yeah, two. Yep. They do stack, but I have to separate them if I want to change their position. Is this I think it is. No. Never really noticed these. I wonder what this is for. Should I even bother asking? Hopefully nothing too bad, right? Any guesses? Is there a double decker? Why can't I line? Okay. Actually, why don't I put these down here? I'll put this on there, this on there, kind of doing what that other person did and organizing it by height. What is this? Is this another? Well, I think these are games here. I don't know what type of games, like video games, but for what, I don't know. I guess that's full. So why don't I put them down here then? And she has a pet beetle. Gross. I'm gonna put it there to die. Die from the vibration. Excuse me. Are these part of these? I guess so. I'll put them together. So then this can go up here. Let's see. Oh, ukulele, right. So she plays the ukulele now. I think there's a thing to place it on. Oh, pair of underwear. go back and forth. Stack that there. I think that's another game. Oh yeah, there's space down here to put stuff. Oh, and this. So if you get it to play, I think that's another achievement. Now imagine having the game music on, and then you had that play, right? That's gonna be kind of annoying, wouldn't you say? Yeah. Turned it off. Oh yeah, I can move this. I suppose this is either a VCR or a cable box or something. I think I'm gonna put this here. Oh, there. Come on. Sometimes it cooperates and sometimes. Right. I'm gonna put this down there too. There you go. So this one I think takes a little longer because, I mean, you have her stuff and more stuff, but you also have his stuff that you can move around. In the roommate situation, you really, like, you had other stuff, but you couldn't really move it, so I don't know. I hope you're still entertained. Let me know. Here's the chick. I'm not sure if she got more yet. This reminds me of a novel series, like Harry Potter or The Lightning Thief, or you know, stories like that, sort of. Oh, here's the ukulele lessons, and just music book. This goes in the bedroom. Let's say under the bed this time. Still uses the MP3 player. Are you entertained? I hope so, yeah. Okay, here's her weights. Oh, and by the way, you can see that he also has his own table. I don't know what that book's about. It's probably one of those something for dummies. That's what it looks like to me, but I don't know. More undies. Yeah, and like, I'm also talking through this, whereas the version I watched, the person didn't talk at all. It was super fast, so everything was just like zooming through, and I didn't know. I was like, oh, what is that? What are they grabbing? What are they moving? Where are they putting it? Where do they just put this or that? You know? So, if I'm slow, I'm sorry. But at the same time, I think it's better this way. If the person's curious. You can always skip through, I guess. Alright. Here's the dress. Oh, I can't. This is the hard part. The dress is too long to fit over here. So I have to move the hanger on this side. Yeah, see? I wonder if I can move the pants. No, I can't move the pants over there. His pants aren't important enough. Oh, I guess they can't. Alright. So now I'm gonna take all the hangers. Yay! And how he agreed to having her stuffed animal, I don't know. But we'll see. Okay, hang up this. Oh, that's her work shirt. Okay. Another work shirt, right? Some jeans. Another pair of jeans. Shirt. Skirt. Another skirt. And what are these? Are they regular pants? I think they're pajama pants. But oh, there are her shoes. Her sneakers. Another hanger. Another hanger. Very helpful hangers. Skirt. Another blouse. That's done. Oh, here's her work hat. And spoiler, you'll see, because you can move a lot of stuff, but guess what? You can't move these. Right? So what does that mean? See? Obviously you don't want it in the bathroom, but oh, you can hang it here. Okay. Oh, why did they say... They say it's supposed to go under the bed. Well, I'm wondering if I can get away with having it hang in the bathroom. Even though it's kind of a weird place to put it. Little toiletries. Toothbrush. He has an electric toothbrush. She has a regular one. The nail clipper. Look at this, all this space. And he puts his toothpaste right in the middle. And scissors right there. There's her shaver, her razor. The cup she can put her brush in. So it's not sitting on the sink all gross. I wonder if I could put the razor in there. That would be weird anyway. Alright, so let's put this here. You can open this. Bathroom spray. Oh, there's her D20 shirt. Her yoga mat. Another hanger. Her bag. Put it there for now. Her nicer shoes. Oh, that's right. The shoes are supposed to... Or high heels. Shoes are supposed to go here. That's why I moved the stuff around. I wonder if I can put these in there. There we go. The loafers. No, they can't fit in there. It's not everything fits in there. Can you go further back? Guess not. I guess our high heels will go in there too. There's the other one. There we go. There's her apron. And her hat. Oh, oh yeah, it does fit. Okay. Oh no, I can't stack it because of the clothes. But maybe... Didn't I do that before? Alright, let me move this out of the way. And sometimes you gotta rearrange stuff. So now, so now I can move his shirts over. Nope, not the jeans. Put them back there. So I can put her work stuff here. So I can put the hat on top. And there it is. There we go. Much better. Blouse. Sweater. So that's done. Bathroom still needs to be worked on. Whatever this is, I never know. The tampons. And the pads. Because I think I have the... what do you call it? That, not emergency, but the, that kit. First aid kit. Alright, so let's move his stuff over. Straightener. There's that thing again. This is the one I can't put on. Okay. I can put it on the fridge. Let's get a little plant. This little cookie jar. Oh, these are his plates, huh? Gross square dishes. Get these stacked up. Cookie jar there. Measuring spoons. Smaller measuring spoons. That thing. Can opener. Oh, this is the one. This is the level where you put all the coffee related stuff here. You know, on the counter. And you'll get an achievement. That was kind of annoying because I just had to find everything that could possibly be related. You know. Excuse me. But I hope I have, I still have people's attention. I don't know. There's oh yeah, put it here. It's either oil or wine or something like that. Salt, sugar, pepper, ice cream scoop. And these goes on the wall. I think this is the couple, her and her boyfriend. So, I don't know. I feel like there's a story to it. You learn about the characters. You never actually see them, but you learn about them. There's another towel. If that can go on the stove. Pressure cooker. Another pot. On the front. Guess you can only have limited stuff. Does it fit in here? I don't think so. But let's see. Oh, I think I remember where I think I put it down here somewhere. Colander. Whatever, bottled water, whatever that is. Yeah, see, because there's this pot here. Throw it back. Oh, we'll put it up here instead. So put this one down here. Does this stack? Let's empty this box. Her laptop. Where does her laptop go? Does she use it here? Oh yeah, because what year is this? This is 2010, right? So, time has gone by. There's the artist. The sketch pad. This is a marker board. I know that was a confusing thing for people. It was confusing for myself at first. But also the person who I was watching. Alright, let's get this thing over here so that there's room for the knife. Oh, right, I got the spoon too. Does this fit? And goldware. Fancier. Doesn't fit in there. I guess I could put it in there, but I have a feeling that's not where it's going to work, because I have a spatula too. Oh, I can put that in there too. This belongs in the bathroom. This goes next to the toilet. So, each level requires more time and thought, but I think that ultimately it's worth it. It's very zen, like I've been saying. There's the first aid kit. But, I don't know. I think it's worth it. Maybe I can go. Go there. This can go here. This can go there. And more deodorant. This can go there. Everything. Oh, I didn't want to. I guess I'll leave it like that. I'm weird. I sometimes like to close these. Did I finish the living room? Not by any means. Okay. Yeah, that goes there, I think. There's no more space. Another book to that novel. Doesn't fit with the other ones, so I'll just. No. So I'll put these ones next to that instead. It's like no matter what, I can't fit them all. Oh well, guess I'll have to be separated. And this thing. I guess it's another book. Why does it fit with... I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. Hey, let me know if you're still with me. If you're still having fun. Another GameCube game. Doesn't fit there. I think I can move this. Alright. Let's just stack them. I don't remember. Are these also the GameCube games? No, I don't think so. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad I was an inspiration for you to unpack for your own stuff. It's funny because I feel like this makes a very mundane like activity at least somewhat entertaining, right? I mean, I think it's interesting. Oh, there's that art book. Put it there. I mean, would you agree or... Oh, there's that type. TYPE. Where to put it? Back to the bedroom. This was too soon to close these doors. That's his shirt. Put it on top of this. There we go. I never really thought that I'd find something like this entertaining. If you were to tell me, if someone were to say, hey, I tried this new game. All you do is unpack boxes. I'd probably think they were weird or something. But it manages to grasp my attention. Where did I put that type book? Oh, it's down here somewhere. Oh well, no room. So I'll put it... I guess I'll put it there. Along with this one. Now... Did I empty the kitchen? Oh yeah, I forgot the pot on the floor. Let me do that. Blankets. Toaster. This toaster. That's a scale. There we go. Oh, why did this... Why can't they switch places? Oh, that's why. Sorry, sir, you're gonna have to put your scale away. Or, sorry, excuse me, honey, you're gonna have to put your scale away. Okay, so the... Oh, I wonder if this can go in here. Does it fit? A lot of things in the wrong place. Or a few things in the wrong place. Can this go up here? No. Okay, I guess it does go on this counter. As well as that. Which means the pan can go on the stove. It's protein powder, I'm assuming. I'm surprised that the spatula and this wooden spoon can go in there. Where could oh, it could go up here, I think. That's the coffee. Well, it can go down here, duh. Whereas this can go up here. And I think that works. I don't think there's anything else glowing in here. So let me move on to the bathroom. Okay, this kit does not go here. So these can go back. This probably up here, the mouthwash. Right, let's see. Okay. Oh, I can take these off. Nice. Never tried that. Alright. Oh, there's still something else. Excuse me. Oh, it's the frame, yeah. It won't go in there. So it has to go under the bed. I wonder if it'll work up there. Or in there. But in here, it needs to be fixed. Oh, the yoga mat. I thought it was supposed to go under the bed. I moved it 2 inches. See, this is where it's kind of weird. And just the living room. Oh, I left the ukulele on the floor. Okay, I guess this can go here then. Nope. Let me move these. Oh, I can't have them stacked. Okay. Let's see if I can put this one. No, that's weird. Where am I supposed to put her charcoal and pastels? I don't know. I guess so. And then ukulele. I think it's supposed to go up there, but I have to move stuff around. D20 in front of the figurine. So put this here. Oh, still not enough. Move this chick. There we go. And then I can put this up here. No, still not enough room. Put that chick there. Another chick here. This chick is going to be separate. Poor thing. Now I can reunite it. And maybe there's room for the ukulele now. There we go. That took a minute. Feels so serious moving into his place. However, September 2010, 2012 comes. Oh no! I'm back home. They broke up. Stuck with that music player. Let's see. And I think there's an achievement here. Oh, yep, here it is. You find that poster, it's your childhood poster. As soon as you hang it up, you get an achievement. It's like finding old memories or something like that. And you see that she has some soccer awards. There's a little llama. I'm not sure what this. Oh, it's like a geode or something. Let's put these books down here. But the plus side is, at least you have more to work with. See, you can see all the rooms. There's the laundry room to the side that you can't access. You have the other bedroom to the right. Oh, you can only do the bathroom and bedroom right now, but you see that there are other rooms in the house. Here's the bathroom. At the very least. It's Band-Aids. Half-used toothpaste. Blow dryer this time. Grown up a little bit. First aid kit. Tampons. Pads. Shampoo and conditioner. I think this bar should be here instead, right? Well, there's that soap. Oh, and I think you can open this. No, I guess not. Okay, deodorant. Go in here. I like the cute jar of butter, cotton swabs. Tums. Cough syrup, probably. So one's gotta be shampoo, one's gotta be conditioner, and one's gotta be body wash. Let me put this down here for a second. I'm gonna put the soap in here. In the sink. In the sink. Alright. There's the cup. And the toothbrush. Whatever this is. Whatever this is. I guess. What do you call it? What do you call it? Pregnancy test. Maybe. I don't know. Toothpaste. Get it going? Yeah, I can go in there. Perfume. She says, Mom, Dad, we broke up. Can I move back in? Straightener. Can I stay with you, with you guys again for a while? And a razor. Actually, I could have put the razor in that one too. Put it in here. Okay, so I can move that back. Put the toiletries back here. I think I put the blow dryer around here too. Oh, back here. There. The first aid kit. Oh, pull with the trash. Okay. So put that in there. Oh, it can stack, right? What can stack? So this tampons and this can stack on top. Wait, I thought something could stack. I guess not. Oh, it's these two things, I guess. Oh well. And let me put this in a better place. Let's put the Listerine up here. Put that there. The brush. Oh, not in this one. In this Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is flushing each toilet. So obviously, there's no toilet in this one. In this one, flush that toilet. In this one. In this one. And this. Oh yeah, the toilet's separate. This one. In fact, there are two. I didn't even realize there were two bathrooms here. Two baths, anyway. But make sure to flush every toilet. There's the dreidel. Alright, this is taking a long time, so I'm just gonna show you the end products. Yeah, so oh. So there's the first one. Second one is the dorm room, right? Because the boyfriend's is moving back. This is kind of how I made everything look. Yeah, this room used to feel bigger. So then here's the January 13th. She's back in her own place. Finally, and this is kind of how I arranged it. So she's got space there. You know, shirts, pants, oops, undies, bras. I don't know what this is. Sounds like liquid in there. I believe there are 7 levels. 7. You're asking about levels? Um. Here's the. Oh, and yeah, let's see. So. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 levels. So that's the end. I'm sorry. Spoiler. Yeah, they're 8 levels. But it expands, so like all these drawers, like you'd have to fill up. You know, obviously there's an empty one, but it gets more and more complicated, you know? There's one thing I didn't show you. This is the achievement. There's a picture here. And see, this is her and her boyfriend. She puts a pin right on his face. That's a nice little detail that I liked that they put. So, I think the achievement is either putting it on the wall, on the marker, on the cork board with the pin there, or putting it away because it's like a bad memory. His ex-boyfriend now. But there's another twist. Discard. Looking forward to fresh culinary. Oh, it refers to. So she's Jewish, as you can see, Nora. But see all this stuff, all these plants here. This is an achievement, by the way, putting a place, putting the plants in a place. But it's like, oh, you know, she's changed. She's become more, you know, new agey or whatever. But it's not her. It's a new partner. And spoiler, her partner is another woman. Um, and then 2018. Yeah. Another space for them, so I put the menorah up here. And there's that other laptop. This room took forever because there's so much stuff. Like you can see all this. I had to put all this away. But yeah, see all of this. I had to put all that away. And these things in here. Oh man. This was kind of a little better, but oh, and there's the entrance. So this is the home. She bought a house. And here's another spoiler for you. Okay, see another bathroom. This took a bit too. Here's another spoiler coming up. It's closet. And this is her room. There's the baby room. So they're expecting a baby. Woo! This is the best part. And you get an achievement. For stacking all the blocks. Let's see, so that 3. If you put 4, and I think the 5th, if you put 5 up like that, you get the achievement. And I think that's pretty much it, folks. You know, let's see, let me just put these back. I love this. Have that in the bed. I can't really interact with them, I guess. But I wonder if the ball can be someone. So the rattle, put all this stuff, this toys. And you give the baby this one, right? Uh, well, there are the diapers, there are the wipes, lotion, toys, clothes, and more wipes or diapers or something. And hats. Cute little hats. We're looking forward to meeting you. And why did she say we? Because there they are.